so welcome to Myanmar. I arrived here yesterday and I'm in the city of hpa-an now. As you can see, it's pretty flooded. It's actually a lot of disaster at the moment. Yeah, the streets are pretty much full of water. We'll see if I can manage to go to Yangon today or not. So I just got the news that all of the buses for today are actually cancelled to anywhere from hpa-an. So apparently I'm stuck in here. We'll see how the rain goes, but it doesn't look that good. Working in the shit water, and the canoes are actually the best option, I think. So a little status update. I'm definitely stuck in hpa-an for the day. The road already from the border between Myanmar and Thailand was pretty crazy. You could see from both of the sides, like, roads really flooded. Some parts the car had to cross some kind of rivers that were already across the roads. The road was close to the big vehicles, like buses and trucks. They were standing next to the road. Tons of people have run away from their homes because it's all so flooded. From here, at the moment, it's not possible basically to go anywhere. The road to Yangon, as I heard, 2 villages are basically flooded. The road is flooded. It's not possible to drive there, so it's not literally possible to go with a bus or a car to Yangon straight. At least for the next couple of days. But there's an option, maybe what I'm thinking about. There's a next village from here, like 50 kilometers away, that has a train connection. So we're at the moment waiting for some updates if the train is running or not. From the next village to Yangon then. Another option, if the train is not running, we're thinking about going to the next village with some truck, hitch a ride. Across the flooded areas, maybe with some boat. Hopefully there are some like locals who have some floatings, and then maybe hitch a ride to the next village, which is also flooded, and take a boat again, and from there already try to get to Yangon somehow. The hotel here, we are actually lucky. They have a generator. The power is out at the moment for other places, and we are just a little bit more higher up, so our ground floor is not flooded yet. For another hotels, we know that it's flooded as well. So apparently those guys were just so we have been walking in this water for the whole. So it's the next day and the water is already in the hotel. Trying to get out from hpa-an today, otherwise we're gonna be stuck in here for a week or even more, we think. Good morning! It's a bit worse than yesterday already, so I think we should try to leave today before it gets even worse.
just came off from truck from hpa-an to some small town, and we're gonna go to the train station to find out if the train works or not. We'll see. What's the situation? Give us an update.
I'm in Triton.
I'm in Triton.
Triton? And what are we doing?
She's broken.
You're waiting for
For God.
For Brad Pitt to take me with a helicopter.
helicopter. Well, apparently the train is not working. The train is broken. They say the railway is broken.
Such a shame.
And so I think we will need to go to the road and maybe hitch a ride or something like that. We'll see. Yay. So that's what you call Burmese. In the train station, yeah, that's what they call Burmese hospitality. Not bad. So we just took a tuk-tuk next to the flooded road, and we got like random.
We got to ride in a van.
We got to ride in a van, and this one is gonna take us next to the flooded area actually. So we'll see. So this is the first obstacle. Everybody stops here. Hello, hello. Okay, so this is the road to Yangon. So we're in the middle of actual humanitarian crisis. They are distributing food, water, people are crossing water, the roads, rescue workers. We just hitched a ride with the police. Oh, it's crazy. It's still like 10 minutes to walk until we get to the main flooding area where we can get the boat from. So it's not possible to cross from here. There's some boats, some tractor. We still don't know what's happening, but the road is flooded for a long time. So this is the biggest flooding. There's actually a river is like 4 kilometers away, so there's a lot of water. But there's no boats at the moment. It's just a waiting game. The rescue workers will just like let us know when there will be boats, but we can't get any like really decent information about it. Yeah, we'll see.
So as you could see, we could manage to get to Yangon at the end of the day. Just wanted to say that, so at that moment we didn't understand and comprehend the capacity and the seriousness of the situation and the disaster. Flooding continued, and even 1 week later, you could read in the news that the flooding continued, and more than 120,000 people were displaced, and at least 16 people had died in the floodings. The flooding took place in the southern, eastern, and central part of Myanmar. Flooding happens actually every year, but this time it was like unusually really strong. And we were there on our own choice, but locals were actually forced out of their homes, and it felt really bad to take one of their boats, which could have been used for actual rescue missions. At the same time, it is important to understand that if we would have stayed in hpa-an or in one of the cities, in one of the towns, then we might have been stuck there as well. And at the end, we would have needed rescue as well. So I just want to say as well that we looked really happy and cheerful in the videos, but it was all because we were trying to keep our spirits up, keep ourselves motivated to keep on going to get through the floods. But the situation was really bad, and when we saw that rescue workers were distributing water and food, then it really felt like we should be there. I should be there to help them out, not asking help from the rescue workers. Huge shout out to all of the people who helped us there. Also, of course, the locals, the villagers who had to be rescued, the government of Myanmar, local NGOs, foreign NGOs, as well as tons of volunteers who are doing a great job there to help people go through to the floods and help them get to the safe places. At the end of the day, everything worked out good for us, and I also hope that the local people in Myanmar, the villagers, that they will get their lives back. So this is the story how we managed to escape a natural disaster in Myanmar.